Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Andy channel. Today, we're starting something new that I've been meaning to start for the longest time. In case you don't know, I'm very big on self-improvement and living a productive lifestyle. I know there are lots of people like this too, so that's why I decided to make this series and just talk to you guys about whatever's going on. Just tell me what you're struggling with and I'll give you my best advice from personal experience. My personal mission is for you guys to get something out of this. I in no way, shape, or form want to take any form of superiority. I'm not talking down to you, I'm only telling you ways I've coped with certain situations. These are things that have worked for me, so hopefully it works for you too. As we know, life isn't a straightforward path. There are a lot of bumps and curvy roads, hence the title. Life has its good days and it has its bad days, so this series is mostly going to be about how to deal with those bad days. This first episode, we're going to be talking about achieving goals that we set for ourselves. With this quarantine going on, we have a curse and a blessing. We can't even do things we normally do anymore. We can't go to the gym, work, or even hang out with friends. The blessing in all of this is now you have the chance to do things you never could before because of time. The chance to do something is now. You're isolated and you have nothing to do. Why are you wasting your time? Everything you didn't get the chance to do before, you can now. If you still aren't doing these things, then what you lacked wasn't time, it was will. So your problem is motivating yourself to do anything. You wake up every day at the same time or later, eating food and watching Netflix. You feel that there is nothing to do, and you feel that there's nothing you can do. Could be working, yeah, but what else are you doing? If you're okay with doing nothing, then that's great, but if not, then you need to change something in your schedule. I know a lot of you are doing online school, but you don't even have the motivation to do that. Motivation comes later. The first thing you want to do is identify what your goal even is. Is it a SMART goal? You may or may not know what that is, but a SMART goal is basically where you set objectives for yourself. It's like a planner. It'll help you get started, and it'll also help you organize. The S stands for specific. Like what I just said, what do you want to achieve? Why do you want to achieve this, and how are you even going to do it? Once you can answer this, write it down. A goal that is not written down is just a dream. This will help you get started. Now you know what you want. M stands for measurable. How will you track your progress? Set a timeline that you can set your goal in. This would be like saying, I'm going to lose 5 pounds by the end of this month. A stands for achievable. Is this goal achievable? This is especially important in the time frame you give yourself. R stands for relevant. Is it relevant to you and your interests? And for the last one, T stands for time-based. When do you want to accomplish your goals? When is the deadline? Those are SMART goals for you. They aren't necessary, but they are pretty useful, and I do use it sometimes. A lot of people in the business field use this a lot. Now that you have your plan all set up, the actual hard part is now. You actually have to start working towards your goal now. This is the whole motivation part of it. Start to build habits that you enjoy doing and are good for you. The way to motivate yourself is to pretty much start doing anything. Let's just say that you have this huge project you have to get done and you haven't even started. Just say you'll only put your name on it and only write the first 2 sentences. You'll automatically feel that you can do more. You already convinced yourself to get there. It's as simple as getting up and taking a shower and brushing your teeth. These are everyday things that you just do. Even if you don't end up doing more, at least you got that and you can keep building off of that. One simple action is enough to push yourself to do more than you really want to do. Don't overcomplicate things that are super simple. Building a wall would take 1 brick every day. One adjustment in your routine can make a huge impact. You're more likely to achieve these goals if you break them up into little pieces. Even the littlest amount of time will build up on its own over time. Find people to be motivated by. There are many things to be motivated by. Even music is enough to inspire. I mean, it inspires me. You just have to find your thing. That could be from music or some guy who says, anything is possible. It really doesn't matter, as long as it gets you off your feet. If you can't take one small step right now, then how are you going to be able to accomplish anything? It's not about how big of a goal it is, it's about the action you take towards doing it. From personal experience, something is better than nothing. A mediocre plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. Remember that quote. Now you're actually taking action towards your goal. How do you stay motivated? When you start to lose motivation, you want to keep reminding yourself why you even started. Also, remember to take a break. It's okay to take 1, 2, 3 days off. Don't wear yourself out because it's common to get into the routine of doing things and then just quickly fall into a rut. If the blade gets dull, then it's not as effective. Just don't take too much time off because you'll get used to it. Trust me, I know. If you do start to get bored with what you're doing, then do something different. Have some variety because doing the same thing every day does get depressing. You're more likely to have this problem as well because of quarantine, obviously. There's nothing you can really do about it. You just have to make the best of the situation. Even without quarantine, you can still take what you're doing now and lock in those habits. I would also advise you not to multitask. It is extra stressful regardless of how you think you can handle it. Focus on one thing at a time and schedule them out. You will get distracted by other things going on. One more tip I can give you is get good sleep, reward yourself as time goes on, and have fun with it. You will feel way more productive if you get enough sleep, but not too much. Everyone is either getting too little sleep or too much sleep, and I'm guilty of getting too much sleep. You'll be extra lazy and feel like a blob with too much sleep. I would recommend 9 hours of sleep because 10 is when I start to feel lazy. So if you're doing something you're proud of, such as actually working towards your goals, then reward yourself. It's a great way to stay motivated to reward yourself after doing something productive. For the last thing, if you're not having fun or enjoying yourself going after your goals, then just stop. It is not worth it to make yourself miserable for a six-pack. By all means, it's not easy, but you can still have fun with it. Anyways, guys, that's my advice for how to accomplish your goals and stay motivated during quarantine. I really hope you get something out of this. I'm not a Zen master. I'm just a teenager in high school going through the same exact things you are. Well, not in high school now. There's also a few links of people I'm inspired by. If you just go to the description down below, feel free to check them out because they helped me with a lot of the advice I gave. I know this is not Cobra Kai, but this is something I've wanted to do for a very long time. Comment down below what topics you want me to do in the next episode. I'd be more than happy to give you my best advice and to just talk to you guys about what's going on. Remember, I'm not perfect either. We all fuck up. We all get depressed. We all get anxious. I'm just here to tell you how I settle things. Well, until the next episode, you'll probably get another Cobra Kai video. Still waiting on Season 3, but there's plenty of stuff to be doing to wait. So, until next video, peace.